everybody. Welcome to Perisno version 7.1. I'm Rabbit, and we're going to start another Let's Play here. Now, if you've watched my Fantasy Cow Radio series that's still going on, you'll probably realize that starting off in Perisno is going to be a little different than how we started Fantasy Cow Radio. Fantasy Cow Radio, we just started off as a mercenary, gathered our troops, and then basically just started our own faction. But Perisno is extremely hard starting off. Everything's like 3 times more expensive than in Fantasy Cow Radio. A lot of unique spawns are roaming the map. I'm not going to read this, by the way, but we'll leave it up on the screen for a couple minutes so you guys can pause the video or something and read. I'm going to disable Fog of War. But yeah, Perisno is basically the exact opposite of what Fantasy Cow Radio is. But, that being said, I am going to try to make this as easy on you guys and more entertaining as I can. So first starting off, we'll do the first starter quest, and I'll let you guys see the creation of the character. And he is going to have a backstory. And basically, we're going to make this realistic, no quitting without saving. Simply because I just find it more entertaining to do it that way. This is going to be the story of Logan Ashwood. Now, Logan has been exiled from the Redwood Nation. He is, the backstory is he's not really going to be welcomed by their lords, but, let's see, I will try to make archery as high as I can and power strike. Max out pathfinding, but he is taking up residence in the Toleranian kingdom, and since his exile, which we'll get into later, we will, he has, wanted to become a better fighter, I suppose, is what we can say. So he's going to enlist in the, one of the Lord's armies, maybe even the faction leader's army, just so he can get that training, he can earn some money, earn some gear, get himself set up for, vassalage. Now, this is something I haven't done, is participate in a faction's army. That being said, this is probably going to be, let's see, what else do we want, really? I'm not sure how entertaining this is going to be. I think we're going to go with prisoner management, to be honest. And I know watching me run around on, yeah, I don't think we really need anything else, to be honest. We're pretty good set up down here. Watching me run around the map all day with another vassal and not really doing anything of my own would be boring. So that's why we're going to. That's why I'm going to do the starter quest, and then off screen I will. Let's see. Can we make this work? Off screen, I will do the running around with the vassals, you know, just get myself geared up. And then where you guys will come in is after I've gotten myself kind of set up. You may see, I may show different parts, maybe when we meet companions and such, so you guys don't miss out on that. And those will be Logan's war buddies that he meets. Yeah, I think that's fine, actually. So we are going to go to Telrania. And so what you guys will see is Logan's relationship developing in, probably should have got some athletics, but it's okay. See his military career developing. while I actually do most of the work off screen. And that way it's not too boring for you guys. You basically just pick up whenever there's action or stuff of interest going on. And eventually, when I get set up off screen to become a vassal, that's when the game is actually going to begin. So keep in mind, this is going to be a little slow of start, but I'll try to keep it as entertaining as possible. And what I'd really like to get into is the backstory for Logan. I haven't completely thought it out, but I do know I want it to be part of the Redwood Nation. And we're just going to see if there's a free companion in here as soon as we start off. Mystic Merchant, Townsman, Ransom Broker. Yeah, I don't think there's a free companion in here, but sometimes you'll get lucky and there'll be one in here. Now, everything is way more expensive in this game, so as I was saying earlier, and there are so many minor factions running around. Let's just see. Yeah, 200,000 for this, and then for, let's see, cheap boots, 1,000 for nomad gloves. Okay, that's not too bad for that, 1,000, but still 1,500, and you're starting to get up into 3,000 range. It's a little difficult to start off, but since I've not played this, I will keep this on the screen for a second. Since I've not played this for a while, well, at all, actually, I will, I do want to make it as easy on myself as possible, because I'm really not the greatest player at all, as you guys will no doubt see. And that being said, you probably don't want to see me taken prisoner a lot either. So I'm going to try to avoid that as much as I can. And then there's all that stuff if you guys want to read it. And I'm going to continue. But what we do need to do, first things first, is do the starter quest. We'll recruit some villages, or not. We'll recruit some villagers. So what I hear about this new version of Perisno is that it's even harder. Robbers, I know we can take. Even harder than your than the previous version, in that we will fight these guys just because there's 3 of them. Just something, you know, to start off. I am going to just charge our infantry guys in. But this version is harder than version 6, simply because everything costs more and it's a lot harder to earn money, I suppose. The music, by the way, in the background isn't in the game. It's if you can hear it, it's actually from Starbound. I'm not too big of a fan of the music in this mod, so. But that being said, completely and totally off topic. Basically what I'm saying is this mod is hard for beginners, and I am the biggest noob you will ever see playing Warband. Or any game for that matter, if I play other series. I know I have a Starbound series that hasn't seen a few episodes in a while. But that's because I'm expecting an update soon. I don't know if it's going to happen this month or how long in the future it will take, but a lot of people are saying that there is one coming, so I'm just kind of holding off on it. There's a lot of robbers around here, actually. So basically that's just the gist of it. We're going to attack some robbers, maybe level up our troops a little bit. But this is enough to for sure do the starter quest. I'll have these guys follow me. Also, the AI in this game is a lot smarter. Their archers will take advantages on hilltops. There's ranks that your enemies will form. Obviously not robbers and looters, simply because they're just the starter guys that you fight just to basically this is how you level your troops, from what I understand. Your actual elite troops and enemy lords and vassals will actually take on tactics. And a full-on charge straight at them is not going to work like it does in, well, like you see me doing Fantasy Calradia most of the time. We'll take these guys prisoner. And I mean, that's to be expected, you know. The moderators wanted this to be as hard as possible. Or, not hard, but as realistic as possible. And for now, I am just going to... Let's see. I'm going to level our athletics. Well, actually, with Tauranians, we may want to try to get some power draw, but we will level athletics. We're definitely going to level archery. I do want to get good with a bow. I used to be decent with a bow, but my time away from Warband has definitely curved my ineptitude to surprisingly low levels. But yeah, I mean, this mod has a lot of great features too, so that's why I really wanted to get into it, and I think it'll make me a better player, at least tactic-wise. I'll let our infantry try to catch up a little bit, because you do have to have some tactics when playing this. And you'll see that I'm getting way within my reach range, which is causing my horse to take some hits that it probably otherwise shouldn't, but that's just something I'm going to have to learn to not do. And hopefully all of those recruits can take on that one robber. Come on, man, get him. You got this. I'll charge him for you. Get him. Get him. Yes. Get him. Get him. There you go. But yeah, we're not going to be doing this for the whole series. I promise. We will. I'm probably not going to do this for very long, actually. To be honest, what I will probably do is right after we do the starter quest, I'm going to find a vassal of Taurania or the leader. I'm not sure. I'll see how many they have in their party, and I'm going to join their army because basically it's one of the easiest ways to get money, but it's also one of the most boring. Simply because when you first start out, you get pitiful, pitiful gear. And, I mean, it's just not going to be fun for you guys to watch. So I'll deal with it. I'll watch some... Ooh, this is interesting. Wow, this is really cool, actually. But, you know, I'll watch some TV or something in the background. Do some battles. We're just going to have our guys hold position here. I'm going to get off my mount. Ooh, epic doge. Oh, headshot. I was not expecting a headshot on that guy. Took some unnecessary damage there. Thank you, Tauranian recruit. Took way too much damage from that. This guy just being a robber. So yeah, I've already almost died to robbers. Just to show how pitiful I am at plotting. But hey, everybody starts somewhere. But on average, I'm about a mediocre player. So don't be surprised if you see me do a lot of stupid things. Or see me get taken prisoner quite a bit. But I'm hoping that I can make this series as entertaining for you guys as possible. I'm not sure if I'll like this as much as the Fantasy Cow Radio series, but I have watched other YouTubers play it, and I've actually really enjoyed their series. I mean, it looks a lot easier when other people are playing, just simply because, ooh, another headshot. That is crazy good luck. And I say good luck because there's no way I did that on purpose. But I am going to let our recruits charge in here. Oh, don't go in by yourself, man. I'll come in and help you out. But yeah, I mean, there are better players. So, that being said, and my lack of skill being apparent, if you guys have any tips at all for me as far as playing Perisno and getting myself in better positions or getting better gear early on, any kind of quests, try not to spoil it in the comments, but I will take advice pretty much on anything you have to offer, so don't be afraid to send me a message or something and let me know what you think. And I am delaying a little bit doing the starter quest, simply because I know it'll probably be the end episode when we do it. Oh, was not expecting to hit anything. Yeah, I was expecting it to do about the effectiveness of that last shot there. We'll charge our infantry in. Get off one last crossbow here, crossbow shot, and then we'll go in. I'm hoping our infantry don't get killed or taken out like they just did. Oh my. And I was just knocked out by robbers. And I'm hopefully don't get taken prisoner here. That would be very bad, actually. Come on, guys. You can do this. I have all but the highest of faith in you. It looks like my Tolranian footmen here are going to carry us. They're doing a great job. Hopefully they can pull this off. Yeah, they got this. You got it, guys. You got it. Ooh. Totally carried by our AI there. But that is something you guys will likely see a lot. I did get some men killed, which I'm not too happy about. We're going to go with bowmen. For sure going with bowmen. And it looks like we're going to need some more recruits. That does make me a little sad that I got those guys killed. But such is being a leader. Now, I have experimented a little bit, and earning money early on is as easy as hunting those wild animals there. I mean, it's kind of boring because they don't do anything. They don't fight back. They really don't do much of anything. They just stand there, and sometimes they'll run away, but they usually take the beating like champs. And Eagle Knights, as you can see, and deserters. Hopefully we can outrun these guys. Whoa. Yeah, Eagle Knights. We're gonna have to pay these guys, or do this. Unfortunately, that's not something I wanted to do, but as you can see, there's absolutely nothing we could do. And that's usually how the game goes. I think that is a very good time to start our beginning mission. I'm going to try to heal completely up first. Or actually, now that this guy's... We'll follow this guy. We're just going to follow him until he gets close to the bridge here. And then we'll cut across. That way he scares away all these high tier units. Demon worshippers. Everything moves so fast. Like these guys are moving at 6.3, and those are pretty high tier units. We have 4 in pathfinding. We're moving at 7.7. So I think now we're going to do the beginning quest. Get it out of the way. Talk to this ransom broker for sure. And that's just... Hello? I wonder if this guy is... I don't think this guy's free. I know we'll eventually start reading this stuff out loud. But, I'm betting this guy is not free. 300 arms? Yeah. So there we go, a very first companion. Right before we join the, Hello? You happen to be a mercenary, Captain? Why, of course I am. My name is Zara, and I am from the Swift Rider tribe of Drahara. I decided that a tribal life as a nomad was not the life I was grown up to live, so I decided to say goodbye to my family and friends and explore the world outside the deserts. It's been a wonderful experience so far. You've definitely not had our experiences. Now I'm looking to join someone who shares and share my adventures with them. Cool. I would be pleased to join you. It'd be a very nice addition to your ranks, I think. I have many skills. I grew up in Draharan tribe, after all. And that's a start. We can teach you the rest. Ooh, and she is free. So, there you go. This is a great start. A very great start. We have 2 companions right off the bat. And it looks like they are archers. We'll make them cav archers. Because they do both have bows and throwing horses, so... So, alright, we're going to talk to this guy. We'll hunt the bandits. I was not expecting to get 2 free... Well, the other guy wasn't free, but basically, I mean, 300 orms isn't really that much. We earned that just fighting those looters, I think. So, what we will do is have everyone follow us. Now, I have generally, and to be perfectly honest, no idea what kind of tactics we should be following here. So, like, I don't expect to get wrecked by these 4 robbers, but we did get wrecked by robbers already. We're just going to charge our cavalry archers in there. I mean, it's robbers. They're not going to get taken out. Although that guy might. Yeah. Sorry, buddy. Aw, you got taken out by a robber, man. You're as bad as I am. It's horrible. Anyway. At least, we're leveling up okay. Take these guys prisoner. We're just gonna gather the 6 items on the ground. The back of her hand, she's like a walking map. It's good to have a companion nose. So good, our First two companions are already getting along, which is great, to be honest. Now, I've done this quest also. 5.1. We're moving at 8.5. Whoa. So, yeah, we're moving at a pretty good speed now. So, I mean, what we could... I wish we had a shield. We could really just, you know... gather recruits and keep leveling off these little low-level robbers, but... I think, for you guys, that would eventually get boring, and I think the series would go a lot slower if we did that. Whereas I could just play a few hours off screen as a... Wow, go to Hosen. I could just play a few hours off screen. Ouch! Did you see that shot? The guy didn't stand much of a chance. But anyway, as I was saying, I could just play a few hours off screen, get decently geared, possibly find more companions, and learn what troops can do what. And you guys won't have to sit through as much of my ineptitude as watching me fight robbers time and time again. Look at that point-blank shot from Dahosen. That is awesome. I'm going to have to look at these guys and see what their stats are. Yeah, we'll just take what we can. We're going to end up selling all this stuff anyway, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, let's just look at them. We'll look at their stats. Level 6 for Zara. 6 in riding, wow. So definitely a horse archer, for sure. So it's a good call for her. And Dahosen. Level 16. Oh, okay, so yeah, this guy's a beast. And also a decent horse archer. So that's good. We chose wisely. I mean, they had horses and bows. That's their primaries. So, I mean, it wasn't too hard to decipher, read between the lines there. But hey. I'm not the sharpest pin on the board, if you know what I'm saying. You notice I am leveling archery, even though we have a crossbow, and that's because, honestly, I don't plan on keeping the crossbow very long. So, what's going to happen is we're going to sell these prisoners, these two robbers that we got, earn some arms, talk to the merchant here, lead his men as the traditional quest is. I wish we had a shield, but we don't. So that's our life right now. Shieldless and alone. But once this quest is done, we're definitely going to aw, that was unfortunate. I don't think I'm gonna get to take out anybody. These guys are just too good. But yeah, once the quest is finished, I'll probably end the episode. And the next episode will consist of random encounters of our military unit as a regular soldier. And maybe meeting companions. And you guys will get to see a little bit of gear progression. Just so you're not left behind or left in the dark. And I may show some battles. Well, I probably will show battles once we get... Probably sieges. If we siege anything, those I'll show. Just so you guys can see a little bit of action and not just me changing out gear. That would be pretty boring in itself. We have some men here. And I completely missed that guy. Come on. Come on. Which one of you? Alright. So, at least we got one kill. One kill is something I'll take. We didn't come in there completely useless. So that is that quest, and hopefully the next time you see Logan Ashwood, it will be as a soldier in his new military unit. So I'm thinking that since this episode has gone on for about 30 minutes, this is going to be the end of it. And I will see you guys in the next episode. If you have any ideas of how I can make it more interesting for you guys, as I gear up and such, please let me know. But do keep in mind that this is an extremely hard mod, especially for somebody as mediocre as me. And it's probably going to go a little slow starting off, but we will have our day in the sunlight, so to speak, once we get up to where we can become a vassal. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode.